Now there's a video circulating with Ishawna's performance at 2022 staging of Reggae Sumfest. And I say, you're going to hear the negative ones run along with it and cheer her along. Not realizing that there's a thin line between entertainment and disrespect and provocation. Everyone knows what Bounty Killer stands for. Alright? And Ishawna is allowed to exercise her art, but not while provoking people and creating problems. If you're seeking attention, what you should have done was get a picture of one of the 15 artists, 9 producers and 25 selectors that you have been with. Why provoke a man who you know is against the standards that you stand for? So that's not entertainment to me. That's called provocation. Someone seeking problem or someone seeking attention. That is not entertainment. And then when Bounty Killer react now, he's gonna be the cross and angry one, right? And all the negative people are going to run with this now because yes, it's something that entertains the negative. But again, there's a thin line between entertainment and provocation. Ishawna, expose one of the men that has given you equal rights. Do not provoke someone who did not provoke you.
And that was just part one to kick off Bounty Killer's response to Ishawna riding him. You see me, I said people, and in Ishawna's defense, she didn't sit on his face, so I don't know if Bounty Killer have a guilty conscience. But anyway, let's see what else he had to say. He said thank you to the youth that did the thing, Dr. Lynn. He said we Jamaicans like to take bad things and make jokes, but when bad things happen, do we find it funny? Thanks to the growth and maturity, so at this age I only act and not react. Jamaican, y'all say how we rate the general for his contributions to the poor and the development of other artists, etc. Then y'all sat there laughing how a little fly batty pissy tail dancehall mattress with style me right there. A Jamaica who claimed them love and rate me. That's why I had nothing to say. I leave y'all to God and time away with my ignorance and welcome my intellect. Just watch the stallion. And he also said description has a destination. Desperation has a destination. Downward spiral. Oh boy, but putting out the comment section where you have to when you think about what they must say about Ishawna. Mattress record, about 15 artists, 9 producer, and 25 selectors. You see me, I say, I know about people, honestly. Like I said, I don't think Ishawna sat in Bounty Killer's face, you know. She said, you know, in the Equal Rights song, she said, if you don't have it in the waist, you better have it in the face. But putting out a comment section for a man that do in a danger bed is saying all these things about Ishawna. What do you feel about that? As you know, a lot of people wanted him to blaze her on Sunfest night, but you know, said they was doing a tribute to Dave Kelly, and them not having time for the bagga. You see me, I say, boy, oh boy, him say Ishawna dancehall mattress. Well, we'll wait for Ishawna's response. Now, Foota Hype seems to have responded to the act that his baby mother Ishawna did on Bounty Killer, and you know, he said them can't ramp with bad man like that. You see me, I say, but like again, Ishawna didn't sit in Bounty Killer face. You see me, I say, but nevertheless, Foota Hype seems to be throwing some shades at Spice because he made this IG post, and he said, "What the f did I just watch?" You see me, I say, that looks like Miss Kitty in that footage that he posted up there. We know that Miss Kitty and Ishawna don't see eye to eye. So I wouldn't expect Miss Kitty to bring out Ishawna on stage. But then again, I could be wrong. I didn't catch the full set, you see me. But I jumped in the comment section, and a lot of people were saying these things. This one person said the virtue singling was very, very present. From the crown to the choice of hair, disgraceful. Them sell out dancehall, forget chrome. If blue is your signature color, why rainbow? Them already ish in a dancehall fish. could never represent dancehall as no queen, disgraceful and dysfunctional. Expect any and everything to transition into this genre. Gatekeepers are shaking at them lean boot. Honestly, who cares who wants to taste the rainbow? You see me, I say. Cause no aquarium people want no color and them not own a number. But we know what the people them is talking about. You know, the people them is very observant and them say spice here look queer. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, I have no issues with whatever these people want to do with their life because Spice and Chensia, they always been promoting the aquarium people. So I don't know what's the issue now. You see me, I say, but when it comes to this King of the Dance and Queen of the Dance talk, this thing is all played out. You feel what I'm saying? Because when we think about Queen and we think about King, we think about some lyricists. You know what I mean? People who not afraid for clash and all of this stuff. And these nowadays dancehall artists, they like to throw a lot of subliminals and this, that, and that. And when people call them out, them say a mix up we are. You know what I mean? So whenever these dancehall artists are ready to go back on stage and do it for the culture and clash and thing, we can talk about King and Queen. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion. And I can put full opinion in the comment section. But at the end of the day, big up every dancehall artist that's getting up and doing their thing, making a bag and taking care of themselves and their family. You see what I say? Because that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's proceed. Okay, people, we have some updates on this Donna Lee situation. As you know, unconfirmed reports is saying that DNA has been found at the residence of Donna Lee police boyfriend's house, you know. But that's not uncommon to find DNA at such place because they was involved in a, you know, what type of relationship. What type of DNA, we don't know. You know what I mean? It could be semen, vaginal, this, that, and the third. But it can also be blood. And they're looking to go test the family to see if they can get a match or go over to the Boom Bye Bye TV channel and check out that also on that channel. Queenie get this up by this old lady and do it with him chap for cell bleaching cream. And on my Mix Up and Things channel, you know, said this protesting thing gone international and New Yorkers have taken to the streets of Manhattan to highlight this case that's going on in Jamaica. You see me, I say. So big up to the ones them in New Yorkers. Go over to my Mix Up and Things channel and check out that video there. And now everybody is looking to capitalize off of this Donna Lee situation. And I can't blame them. You know what I mean? They got to do what they have to do to keep this story trending because maybe it leads into something bigger. You know what I mean? We still have Jasmine Dean and a slew of other missing females and children out there. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can really get organized and keep the pressure on these people's necks, you know. But like I said, I don't know if this is an advertisement for this lady. This is an article by the Star saying Sophia Ruffin, a Trinidadian living in the U.S., is offering $5 million reward for the information related to the disappearance of 24-year-old Donna Lee Donaldson. Ruffin, who has a 5-year-old daughter, said the Donna case appealed to her immediately since the news broke on July 13th, the day she was reported missing by her mother, Sophia Luck. It moved me to want to offer a $5 million reward to anyone who can locate Donna Lee or in regard to her disappearance. Too many women are going missing in Jamaica that is going unsolved. Donna Lee has to be found. Justice has to be served. Somebody knows something, and when you put up a reward, money talks. Somebody is going to come forward and say something, she added. Ruffin, 38, related that Donna's case hits close to home as she grew up in a country where incidents of kidnappings and women and children going missing are rife. In Trinidad, it's the same thing. Women go missing by the numbers. Children go missing by the numbers. It's the same. This is something that it hits near to me. Just 4 days ago, the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian reported 13-year-old Marlon Blanco as missing. Ruffin explained that she felt compelled to offer the reward, fair falling in love with Donaldson Aurora when she was a former host of the reality TV show 876. She just seemed like a well-spoken person, a nice young lady. Why did they have to happen to her? I am in position to offer, and that is what I'm going to do and willing to do. It's my way of helping, the entrepreneur said. Ruffin said she sympathizes with Lug, Donna's mother, and has found herself spending more time praying for her own child's safety. I can't sleep. I don't know this young lady. I am watching the protests. I am with, and I wish I was in Jamaica. I would take a flight right now to show my support. Everybody is watching to see how this is going to unfold. This is sad, really sad. I know their mother is grieving, so she has to get some justice and some closure. I have to have closer conversations with my daughter because we are living in the last days, she told the news team. Ruffin stressed that the reward will only be paid to anyone who information leads to an arrest, and that the funds are made available through her own finances and overseas charity Helping Hands. This is a woman that this is somebody's daughter, somebody's niece. So there is a reason to be concerned. Furthermore, I am from the Caribbean, and this could have been my sister. This could have been my aunt. This could have been anyone close to me. It's a man, 7 people. So there you go. Just giving an update while going from what to go. And don't forget to comment on the bounty killer situation and things. Like, share, comment, hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop the latest in dancehall news, music reviews, and gossips. Bless.